the thing that you must do is you must invest in your prospects before they invest in you. Should you be running paid advertising on Facebook and Instagram? Now, if you're in this group, if you're watching this podcast, you've probably seen all of my fucking ads on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube's, Google. So I got a question for you, Kez. What do you think about paid ads first and foremost? Like, why do you think a lot of people don't run paid ads? Because
that's what I used to think maybe years ago, which is it's expensive, and I want to put money into something that I can do for free. And because of the notion where advertising on Facebook and Instagram feels very organic, and it's got probably that stigma where it says sponsored, and nobody actually enjoys a sponsored post, and nobody enjoys seeing that influencer with a sponsored post. My initial stigma has been, well, that's not going to give me the best branding overall. You broke those beliefs for me. I will say, because I used to be biased against it. Now I'm biased for it, and absolutely biased for it.
Yeah, I understand exactly why most people don't advertise, because all you see is Facebook taking $20 from your wallet, taking it out, taking $50 from your wallet, and all you get are a few clicks to your website, a few leads. You don't know what to do with them. And to a lot of people, if you don't know how to advertise consistently, you can't grow your business consistently. And I think a lot of people cheapen out because they go with the organic Instagram, organic Facebook post, because that's easy, right? It's easy to put out a photo of your ass after the gym, all nice and pumped, and then go buy my 12-week program. It's easy to do that shit. Hence why more and more people doing it. You know, what used to work in 2012, 13, when Instagram was relatively new, where you get a lot of likes, where it was just free money, literally, right, Kez, back in the days. I didn't know how big it was going to be. And now I see so many people putting out so much content, putting in the hours, posting up so much content, spending 3 hours figuring out what to write. They get like 150 likes, 200 likes, maybe 1,000 likes, and they've just wasted 3 hours of their life. I'm a paid ads guy, because if you learn how to run advertising well and consistently, then it's like going to the casino. And I know you hear this all the time. It's like going into the casino, playing your favorite game, and instead of having a 48% chance winning at blackjack, you actually have like 85% chance, and everything's in your control. So we spoke about this the other day, Kez. We said, fuck, writing ads and running ads it's a very similar concept to gambling, except everything is in your control. Like, I know you're writing a lot of ads. I know you're looking over a lot of campaigns. You're starting to see this now, and you're starting to see, holy crap, if this client spends $200 here, they generate X amount of applications, they generate X amount of calls, they generate X amount of sales, and you can just see the numbers. Like, they put in 200, they make $1,000 back.
Right.
Like, it is like gambling. Like, I mean, talk to us about the epiphany that you had, because really important discussion.
The first thing I want to kind of backtrack a little bit with is when you mentioned that because it feels right to post 5 posts a day on Instagram.
Yeah.
The reality of that is you end up playing the likes game, and you end up playing the engagement game. And what does that lead to? That leads to sex, more nudity. That leads to giving out more of what the audience wants, which is gossip. versus what you actually want to give out, which is your message.
Correct.
Because at the end of the day, nobody wants to hear the truth. Everybody wants to hear gossip.
I'm going to elaborate on that just a little bit. How you get more engagement is have a look at the news and how they get engagement. It's always gossip. It's always Trump's fucking ruining America. Have a look at the shit that you watch on social media. It's always gossipy stuff where people are taking a dig at other people, and the Michael Jackson meme with him eating the popcorn. It's fucking crazy, right? Everyone loves to sit there and read. People love gossip. And so the only way for you to get engaging content is gossip. And that's not a play that you want to play with, because content and social media, it's a commodity. And as more and more people start to get into the newsfeed, there's only one newsfeed. And so as more and more content people come into play, there's only so much space in that newsfeed for Facebook to put your shit up. And it's literally going to go down. It's going down. Engagement has dropped. And it's virtually non-existent. So if you're using an organic strategy to grow your business isn't growing. I can guarantee you it's not growing right now. Because number one, you're cheap and you don't value your time. That's what I mean by you're cheap. Your time is cheap. You don't value it. You rather go, I'd rather spend 4 hours because I don't value my time, spend all this time to get nothing, than to actually go, I value my time. I'm going to build some systems. I'm going to build some processes. I'm going to figure this game out. I'm going to run a paid ad, get attention, convert that attention to interest, turn that interest into desire, and then convert that desire into becoming a client. And so...
Pay with money or time?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Most coaches start out paying with time because they don't value time. And what you'll notice about the successful, if you want to build $1 million business, or if you want to be somewhat successful, you'll begin to value more time. You won't do everything yourself anymore. And it first starts off with, how much time are you spending trying to acquire a client? And can you automate that process? That is the very first thing. And Keri, I want you to talk about your experience with ads, and seeing how does this whole thing work. If somebody wants to get into the ads game, they go, okay, well, shit, I don't fucking want to post content because the content that I post doesn't get me clients. Yeah, that's the person that's thinking these thoughts. Because go into talking about the ads game and how you see it to work. And I'll draw it out for everyone. I'll draw it out.
And ads is...
I can't hear you as well. You might need to talk closer to your mic. Get right in there.
All right, I'll get right in here.
There we go.
The ROI on ads is very simple. What you put in versus what you get out. Whereas I just want to wrap that container about the argument with organic content. What you get in is indirect to what you get out with organic content. So you don't know which post is making you money. And if the post itself is making you money out of gossip, I would really, really question yourself and your authenticity of...
I actually don't know. I don't see a lot of people, especially PTs and personal trainers, getting clients from their posts. I actually haven't seen it. I haven't seen it at all. Very rarely, because usually what happens when they post organically, Keri, is they go, here's a before and after photo of my client. If you want to work with me, go and email support@Lintrin or join@Lintrin.com and tell me about yourself. And still, they get people, and then here's what you're going to get. Oh, Keri, I'm emailing you regarding your Instagram post. How much is your program? Then they don't know how to convert that because you're a commodity. Then you're compared against everybody else because it's like, well, why would I join your 8-week program that you posted before and after when I can download enough for $20? And they lose a sale. It's not even just the fact that they can't get clients. It's the fact that the clients that inquire are price shopping. That's the problem. So, and I'll go head to head with anybody that wants to talk about scaling and growing their business. And if you don't have a paid strategy, and if you can't build a business good enough, remember what we talked about in the last episode, we said build a fucking amazing product, because that can generate referrals and stand alone by itself, and then amplify that with paid strategy. You won't grow your business. And so, Kez, I want you to kind of give us your thoughts, because I know, like, I've been running ads for God knows how long, right? Ever since you're working at Telstra, I had to figure out the advertising game. I had to figure out the ads, the marketing game, and the conversion game. And you didn't know what the fuck I was doing, because I would be checking my ads on Facebook every 5 minutes when I started out. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm. Do you know what's funny? So when I used to work at corporate, I dealt with numbers in the six figures all the time. Like, my daily numbers and the daily work that I used to work on was in six figures, seven figures. And so when I heard getting 100 leads, so this is what happens with paid advertising. If someone clicks on your ad, they are directly interested with what you have. Right? If someone is on your Instagram as a follower, you don't know if they are interested because of your sex, your gender, because of the sport of who you are. And this is
So true.
And this is indirect, mind you. But when someone clicks on your ad and you are marketing a product, they are directly interested in your product. But the funny thing is, when I hear you get 100 leads, I'm like, that's peepsqueak numbers. Like, that's nothing. But if you can convert even one of that, 1% of 100,
yeah,
to the dollar value that you put into Facebook, that's almost 100 times ROI.
100%.
And
100%.
Right. And when you work with that metric, it is so much more powerful than me comparing what I used to know with in my corporate world of, okay, well, I have to make six figures, or like, this has to give me six figures. No, if this is giving you 100 times ROI, you are freaking winning.
Yeah. And most people don't get that, because, I mean, we work with our clients every single day, and they get anywhere from 4 to 10 to 15 times return on investment. And and here's the funny part. They go, are we doing okay? Right? Are we doing okay? Because the mindset that you have when you're broke and you don't have a lot of money is, I'm going to save money. I have this saying called, stop trying to save the pennies and go out there to try to make the dollars. So many people don't value their time. They're trying to save money. They're trying to save the fucking pennies. They're trying to optimize. They're trying to fix the ad. They're trying to get their cost per click down. They're trying to optimize and spend fucking a whole week optimizing because they're trying to save the pennies, right? Where you should be looking for the opportunity to convert and optimize and make the dollar. So I'm going to draw a simple diagram here. And this is the whole concept of, let's put some money in and let's get some money out of, let's hopefully get more money out than we begin to put in. That's the goal, right? But in a longer term sense, I then talk about, well, this is the whole idea of what a advertising campaign is supposed to do for us, but most people don't even understand the secondary and the third order consequences of this. And they are the list, and Keri, I'll get you to talk about the list and what a list is. And then what are the second and third consequences of acquiring a client? These are assets, okay? The list is an asset. Your client is an asset. And the fact that you can put money into advertising and pull money out, even if you broke even if you just put $1 in, you put $1 out, and you get to grow this and you get to grow that, is that valuable, Keri? Like, to me, this makes sense. Like, I'm happy putting $1 in to make $1 out if my list continues to grow and my clients continue to grow, knowing that clients are going to refer, knowing that I can warm up my list and turn them into clients over time. It's fucking crazy, because every single person that we work with puts $1 in, they make a return, and I go, what are you doing? Like, scale. Like, I push hard for scale. I go, do it. Double down. Don't try to make the money on the front end. Make it all on the back end. Make it in the list. Make it in the assets. So I want to know your experience, because I think you got into the game and you're writing some really amazing ad copy. You know, your ad copy pulls people in. That's the first component. But then people don't know how to turn this interest into desire. They don't know how to take this desire and turn it into a client, right? Because they just think, okay, cool. If I can run a good ad on Facebook, I'm sweet. But then they spend $500 and they end up with 0 clients. So kind of talk through the conversion process. Like what are you seeing that works on an ad standpoint?
In some ways, I feel like the front end is the tactic, and it's super fun because the metrics that we work with is bringing that cost down. So making it cheaper to get that lead, which comes from that diagram that you just drew, and making them the asset in the cheapest, with the cheapest cost as possible.
This is the diagram. Yep. This is it.
Creating that list, that asset with the least amount of money is the goal on the front end. And writing ads is super fun.
It is fun, isn't it?
It is really fun.
Like I fucking have a ball writing my ads.
Yeah, you are in control, and it's not about the content set and forget. It's you write it and then you improve it day to day.
So cool. So we write a really good ad. We get somebody in. We get some interest. Like, why do so many fitness coaches fail at this? Like, why is that? I know why, because I've been doing this for so long. But why do you think so many fitness coaches can't figure out this? What makes this work? Because this looks like an ad and it looks like a funnel, right? This is an ad and this isn't a funnel. And if you put $1 in, you make $2 out. Why don't you spend $1 million to make to make the million?
The metaphor I want to use is PTs, they don't know how to flirt with what they build. Okay. And the people that they're talking to.
I like flirting. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes, I like flirting. Married for 2 years almost. Still flirt.
Still flirt every now and again. But they don't know how to flirt.
Yeah. So in that blue box that you drew, that point of desire, once you have built the asset, that list, who are sitting and you know they are directly, even just a little bit interested in you, they swiped for you, right? All that you've said is, hey, come sleep with me, versus, or the fact is, do you want to get married?
They try to close the deal too soon. What should they do instead? Continue to just add value, flirt? How do you do that?
Yeah, flirt with your lead. Make yourself desirable. Give them value up front.
I like that. It's such a cool thing. It's like, okay, let's say you have a dad's ad, you pull a dad in, and then you want to close the dad on the deal to work with you. It's kind of like, this is not how this works. You get 100 dads in. The thing that you must do is you must invest in your prospects before they invest in you. And this is where the whole entire fitness industry fucks up, because then they go, but Lynn, if I give away my best content, aren't my customers going to be pissed? Aren't my clients going to be pissed? And I go, that's just silly. It's silly because if your clients are going to be pissed, you're not giving them a good enough of a product. They're not buying information. We talked about this yesterday as we were on the last episode. They're not buying information. If you're selling information, you can't give out your best content.
So true.
Which means everyone in the 1% is going to like run riot on your ass. Like you have no chance at competing because everyone in the 1% is conditioned to deliver as much value as possible to their prospects. Invest in your prospects and they'll invest back in you. And that's the reciprocation process. That's how you convert interest into a client. That's how you generate desire. You continue to invest, deliver goodwill, deliver value, and that will come back around. Now, there's different mediums that you can deliver value, whether it's this video, whether it's a letter, whether it's a podcast, whether it's continue to pour value into them and get your message in front of more people. The thing that I probably discovered over the last year was I know exactly why so many people fail to do this.
Tell me.
I think you know.
There we
I'll flirt. I'll flirt along this idea with you, and hopefully it impresses you. So this is a funnel. It's very simple. This concept is: this is an ad. This is your value that you're going to deliver, and this is money that you're going to attract. And most fitness coaches don't have a unique enough message. They don't have a unique enough message, a difference, a vision. They sell the same thing everybody else is selling. They sell fat loss. They sell symptoms. They don't have a unique enough message, and they don't have enough certainty, because yesterday we talked about what makes a good product, and you said leadership. And there's not enough leadership and conviction and certainty behind your methodology for you to light this up. So when I'm trying to flirt with Keri, well, Keri wants to know, if she's going to get married to this guy, is she making the very best choice? Have I created an argument for why she should marry me? Have I shown her that I'm the very best? Have I delivered value to her, made her laugh? Have I taken her out on dates? Have I done more for her than any of my other competition that she considers looking around before she says, Lynn, you know what? You're the guy. I'm going to get married to you. I'm going to become a client. I'm going to pay you. You're going to coach me. We're going to stay together forever. And that's the thing. It's because most fitness coaches act like the average Joe Blow. Are selling fat loss. I'll help you get into shape for the next 12 weeks. You sound vanilla. And so when Keri's coming along as a prospect trying to find a husband, she's got all these vanilla guys, and then she gets a yellow guy like me, and I'm yellow. And then I create an argument, and I deliver value. I communicate to her differently. She's like, holy shit, this guy's different. And I want you to take that analogy and apply it, because there's a very high chance right now that you sound the same as everybody else because you're too afraid to stand out. Like my vanilla friends over there, they'll never pick up Keri. But if I stay vanilla, I'll never pick up Keri. Too afraid to stand out. And that's the root cause of why you can't make this work. Because number one, you sound the same as everybody else. Number two, you don't have a unique message. Number three, you don't have a product that delivers. Because everyone wants to know what the advertising and funnel is, but how many people have good products in the fitness space? Like programs, like really fucking give a fuck. Like, I want to help you. I want to coach the fuck out of you. If you're on my team, I will bat for you. How many people have that?
You know, I've bought some pretty shitty products.
You bought some products over time. It's crazy, right? And here's what's happening. Monkey see, monkey do. Because you see what other people are selling, you buy it, then you think that's what you need to create. So you create what they just created, which was shit. And now we just have a whole bunch of shit. And nobody ever thinks about this. Nobody ever thinks about this as, how do I fucking deliver results? How do I make my customer client extremely happy with the purchase that they made? How can I show them that I've got their back? Everyone's just kind of like, how do I automate? What's the best systems? Should I use ManyChat? Should I use ClickFunnels or Kajabi? And it's like, wait a second. And so this conversation then draws back to foundations of advertising and funnel. So I want to wrap this up. Keri, consensus of using paid advertising. Should they use advertising? If you're using organic and that's the only strategy, I might as well wave goodbye to you in 2019. I might see you in 2021. Who fucking knows? I don't think it's a good...
Paid advertising is going to be more expensive.
Yeah, you won't even you don't understand that right now you can put $1 into advertising and pull $5 out. And you're about to miss the boat because 2020, 2021, big companies like Coca-Cola, I mean, just if you follow Gary Vee, he'll say the exact same thing. And this is what he said in September last year. He said big companies like Coca-Cola, they'll come in and the CPMs, the advertising costs will probably triple to quadruple 2020. And then people that work with low margins, like if you're selling a low end $49 course, there is no way you'll be able to compete. No fucking chance. And so this is really coming down to this. If you want to grow your business, here's the reality. You don't have the money to invest. I don't care if you join us. But don't join the competition, because we don't have competition. Competition fucking sucks. Everyone's out there showing you how to make money quickly, and it doesn't exist. But if you can't have the money to invest in the 1%, I completely get it. Don't invest. Save the fucking money. Go on YouTube. Go and do what I did. Go and figure it out. Go and play. Go and read. Go and fucking just take ownership and get hungry and do it yourself until you figure it out, until you start making some money, and then invest so that you can get to where you want to go faster. Most people that don't have money and invest, they never get the results because they were looking to be saved. They go, Keri, I'm broke, but I gave you $1,000, so you should be able to. Didn't you promise me that? And it's like, no, you fucktard. You have to take ownership at the start and at least show that you're hungry and resourceful to do the shit to build a business that you want to build. Like this. The thing that we have happening right now amongst social media is just this cloud of everybody getting tricked into, oh, you can just become a millionaire overnight without hard work. And it's like, no. And it's not about how quickly you become a millionaire. It's whether or not you can keep it and grow it every year. Keep it and grow it every fucking year.
Weight loss sells the magic pill to lose weight. Online sells the magic pill.
Make money quickly. I want to show you how to make fucking 7 figures in fucking 3 months, right? It's really funny because you're buying into the same shit. Like PTs tell their clients off, and they go, "Oh, my clients are such stupid idiots. They're buying into this, 7-day diet detox line." But you're buying into the same fucking idea when you invest in a $1 million mentorship program that says you can grow to $1 million in 3 months without hard work, without a system, without understanding your measurable numbers that you need to improve in your skill sets over time. It's the same fucking idea. So what you do in one area, because you figured out the body game, and others have figured it out being enhanced. A little sucker punch there. You're doing the same thing in business, and I go, if you don't have fucking money to invest, great, amazing, and I get it and I understand it because I had no money to invest too. But you know what I did? I got off my fucking ass. I searched on Google. I relentlessly started to study people, learn, do shit, get better, and then you start to make a bit of money. Then you can invest to go to that next level. And until you've got that core foundation, like until you're hungry enough, nothing's going to work for you. Nothing. Like no coach is going to help you with a shitty ass mindset. Sorry, that was a Lynn rant. Wasn't supposed to happen on this episode. We're just supposed to talk about advertising and funnels, but
passion gets in the way.
I'm baffled just by the amount of people that want to make money, that want to make money quickly. I get inboxed every fucking day going, how do I build an automated business? I go somewhere else. I go to fucking all these other people on Facebook advertising to you. I can't help you. I can help you if you want to be an amazing coach. But yeah, Sean Matthews, lots of free information on the Online Trainers podcast. Thank you very much, Sean. Very cool. Kez, is there anything else you'd want to do before we wrap up? I'm baffled because I just see patterns, and I'm starting to see this entitlement more and more every day. And I started to see so many broke trainers, and I go, if you're broke, that's cool. I was broke too. Fucking work. Like that's it. Any other piece of advice before we wrap up this episode / rant / explicit sucker punches?
I think if you were going to take anything away from this conversation with Lynn and I, it's we want to give you the permission to be different. And the reality is the social media, the poison of it is that it washes you out to try and make you like everybody else. And we want you guys to know that being different, being actually who you are as a leader is exactly what the world needs.
Yeah, that's
paid advertising amplifies that.
That's really good. You're too afraid to talk about the things you truly want to talk about because you're too afraid of other people rejecting you. You're too afraid of people hating on you. And so you hold back. And I did this for a long, long fucking time until now I don't hold back. And when I don't hold back, I start to pull in the people that want this message. And then I retract and repel everybody that wants to build some easy shit. And I go, because that's exactly who I want to work with. The people that get it. I don't want to work with the people that don't get it. And that's exactly how the business operates. And that's how it works. So here's your permission to go out there and not be an ass or not be a dick, but actually just say the things that you really feel, that you really live, that you really believe in. And it doesn't matter, because Facebook and social media and all these platforms that you're so afraid to be judged on, they're just a whole bunch of other people's opinions that if you're walking in real life, like, you wouldn't give a fuck. You don't ask everyone for their opinions in real life. Unfortunately, with social media, you just get everyone's opinion. And you got to stop taking that so seriously. Like, I walk down the street and I don't really care for the opinions of other people. But I do find myself caring. I found myself caring for the opinions of people on Facebook. And I was like, this is so stupid. Like, their opinion doesn't matter. So let's wrap that up here, Kez, and we'll continue this journey along our little secrets and nuggets that we find along the way.
3 out of 3. Well, 3 out of 3 tomorrow.
Woo! That's it, team. Have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this, and let us know if there are any revelations or any ideas, or it sparked any interest, or if you have any questions, comment below, and we'd love to hear from you. But we're out for now. We'll see you again in our next episode.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out.
Yesterday wasn't easy. I had to say goodbye to my best friend. Got to the end